Hi guys, today I'm going to talk about an upcoming animation movie from the studio RealFX. The title of the movie is called Turkeys, and it is a completely computer animated movie. It's about two male turkeys voiced by Owen Wilson and Woody Harrelson. So those are two big names that will definitely help with marketing aspects of the movie. And those two turkeys discover by accident a time travel machine in the secret lab of the government. Together they decide to travel back in time to prevent that turkeys become the traditional meal on Thanksgiving. And that's the plot. This is going to be a buddy comedy animation movie, but it already has a history of a very bumpy road. There are two reasons for that. One, originally, Ash Brennan would be the director of this movie, and he's known for his for directing the movies Toy Story 2 and Surf's Up. But he got replaced by Jimmy Hayward, and he is known for directing Horton Hears a Who. Next to switching from directors, they also switched from scriptwriter, but already after the script was finished and they started to work on the animation movie. But in that process they said, no, we do want to alter that script, and they let it rewrite the script by the scriptwriter of The Hangover Part 2 and Part 3. So if you didn't know that there's going to be a Part 3 of the Hangover series, you do know now. So yeah, it's quite obvious that this has some effects on the movie if you replace the director and the script after you already began making this movie. That's why that the original release date, it was originally November 2013, has been delayed, and now it will be, well, at least they expect that this movie will be released in 2014. When precisely, they do not know yet, but they expect that this movie will be a year later than the original release date, so they expect also November 2014 instead of November 2013. Now, what are my thoughts of this movie? The concept of the movie is original and has some potential. It's funny, but it's very thin. The only thing that we know is, let's go back in time, and that's it. The fundamentals of this movie will probably rely on the comedy, and I don't expect that it's going to be clever comedy. It's more like going to be lame slapstick comedy. So I don't think that this is going to be something very worth watching in the future, and you say well, this was one kind of a movie that you really have to see, even though it's 10 years old. I don't think, it has some potential, but I don't think it's going to be a masterpiece. But I am going to give it a chance, and just let me know what you think of the concept. Do you think that's just waste of money, or do you expect that this is going to be something worth looking at? Maybe a little bit more about the studio. RealFX is also making, besides Turkeys, two other animation movies. The first one is Beasts of Burden, and it is based on a comic book series. Now, there is quite a few things to know about this comic book series, but you can easily Google that. About the animation movie itself, there has not been a lot of information. If they release more information, I will definitely make a video about that movie, because it does sound interesting, because the comic book series is about cats, dogs, and monsters, and they have to outsmart the monsters or something. I can't really tell you a lot about that concept, but if I get more information, I definitely will make a video about that. The second movie that they're also making is Day of the Dead. Now, bear in mind that this has nothing to do with a live-action horror animation movie. This is, the genre is an action-packed love story. That's what the animation movie is about. The title just refers to the Mexican holiday, Day of the Dead. But, a little bit surprising and not surprising at the same time, Pixar is also making a movie about Day of the Dead, the Mexican holiday. They're also making a movie about that. So, but that happens a lot in the animation world. A lot of studios seem to be making some sort of the same movies at the same time. Think about Ants and from DreamWorks Animation and Bugs Life by Pixar. Think about Rio from Blue Sky Studios and Nude, the cancelled animation movie by Pixar. And think about Megamind, again from DreamWorks Animation Studios, and Despicable Me from Illumination Entertainment. They all have the same concept, and they were all basically made at the same time. So yeah, that happens a lot in the animation world. A little bit sad, but yeah, those are the three movies that ReelFX is working on: Turkeys, Beasts of Burden, and Day of the Dead. Now, Turkeys is the only movie that we really have information about, so that's why I made this video about this movie. So yeah, think about letting me know what you think of this movie, and as always, I will leave this concept art picture in the link below, so you can actually watch this on a proper screen, but there is absolutely no teaser trailer yet, so I can't give you that. But yeah, thanks for watching, and hopefully till next time.